we're gonna be getting into some sneakers. So I'm always inspired by dads and like old people. I got this scarf for $3. 100% alpaca. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Sierra. Hey girl. And as you guys can see, I have a bit of a haul here for you guys. I was just in Chicago this past weekend for some little not little, it was actually big. But yeah, I was in Chicago this past weekend and I got some time to go thrifting. I actually went thrifting with my mom, which was a really good experience. I usually go thrifting with my grandmother. That's who actually introduced me to thrifting. Probably since I was probably like 3, I've been at a thrift store. Yeah, so I'm gonna be showing you guys what I got thrifting in Chicago, and I'm also gonna be showing you guys what I picked up recently. So a couple of not thrifted pieces mixed with some thrifted pieces. Also, oh yeah, I shaved my hair off. I know y'all like this a new Sierra. Now this a new Sierra, maybe to newcomers to my channel, but if you've been following me for some time, then you know this ain't a new Sierra, because this is something that I have been doing literally since I've been like 18. I've been shaving my hair off, but she bald now, so get used to this little bald face. Also, I have a video actually like listing like 5 reasons why you should go bald at least once in your lifetime, so I'm gonna link that video up here. Also, before we get into this video today, be sure to give this video a like before you leave, guys. I would really appreciate it. Also subscribe if you haven't already and you've been watching my content. Would also really appreciate that. I'm just gonna start off with this little stripe button up, and I'm laughing because I know that subconsciously I was inspired by the client or customer that shops at my store, which is typically kind of like a techie type of a guy. Not typically, but I've seen a techie type of a guy come into our store, and they're always wearing like a button up with like a hat, a t-shirt underneath with a hat, and like a Submariner, a Rolex Submariner, which I don't have a Submariner, but I love the look. I love dad looks. I'm always inspired by dads and like old people. So yeah, this was inspired by a guy that works in tech. First off, my OGs, y'all know that a button up is just something that I have to get at least every thrift haul. I literally own about like 5 or 6 button-ups, like striped button-ups at this point. I got this one in particular because I noticed that it said slim. So I knew that it was something that I can tuck in. Because I always wanted a button-up that I can tuck into jeans and not have like a lot of bunch going on. So with this one being a slim fitted shirt, you know, it's meant to be slim, so I can tuck it into a pair of trousers or a pair of jeans if I wanted to. And it's by the brand Fairlane, which I want to say I may be seeing at like Target or something like that. Next piece we're gonna get into is actually a freaking scarf, y'all. And I just want to say, I need to apply my own advice, y'all. Before you go spend $200-300 on anything, go to the thrift store first. Because, and I hope Connor don't hear me saying this, but I got this scarf for $3. 100% alpaca. Literally a couple days before I got this scarf, I purchased another scarf here, which we're gonna get into in a moment, but a couple $100, okay? When I tell y'all, I know that I'm gonna wear this more than this scarf here. But anyway, was at the thrift store, and literally this was the last piece that I found. And it's so funny because it was by the register, and my mom, she's like laughing. People in my family, they all laugh at my style. They think that I'm just like so just off the wall. But anyway, my mom picked up the scarf. She's like, ha ha ha, look at this scarf, Sierra. And I'm just like, oh my God, it's alpaca. It's not a name brand or anything like that. I literally think it was probably made on like an alpaca farm. As you guys can see, it says Wintertown Alpaca. And I only know this because one of my ex-boyfriends was like really obsessed with alpaca. So I know that like they, usually on alpaca like farms, they have people that sell, you know, things made of alpaca, but like they have like scarves and like clothing that you can buy made of alpaca. So I think that this was probably something like that. But anyway, if you know nothing about alpaca, it is super durable and it's super freaking warm. And usually I can't wear alpaca because it's like super itchy, but this one, although it's 100% alpaca, maybe how it was weaved, because y'all, it's not itchy at all. Literally been wearing it the past like 2 or 3 days since I've gotten it. I should have dry cleaned it. I didn't. I just steamed it and like went over it with a little lint roller. My face been fine. Some people may think that's gross, you know, whatever. But you can always dry clean and you can always steam. So super happy to have this. And then how I style this scarf, you guys, I show you in the little B-roll clips. But I like to style it just like put over my head and then like wrap around my ears. Because what's the point of wearing a scarf? Like people that wear scarves like this, I just be like, oh, I feel for your ears. So a nice little way that you can wear your scarf, you guys, is to put it over your head and literally just take one end and twist her all around and tuck her under. Okay, you don't even need a mirror. Y'all just seeing how I just did that super quick. Now getting into this next scarf I got at the ACNE Studios store. Connor and I was meet up with one of our friends. Oh my God, my nail, y'all. This is so great. Look at this. Do y'all see this? Oh my God, look at that. And we had time to spare. It's always a time to spare. And I'm like, oh my God, let's go into the ACNE store. Because I don't know if y'all know, but ACNE just opened up a new store in Soho. Like, they moved from their Green Street location, I think. I had no intention on like liking or buying anything, but I was going through the racks. And I don't know, comment down below. Please, please, please comment down below if you feel like you're just pulled to certain pieces, especially if you're into fashion. Like, let me know if I'm like not crazy, but certain pieces I'm just like really freaking pulled to, whether it be the color or the style. And that is what happened with this scarf. It was basically like love at first sight when it came to this scarf. I seen it on the rack and I was just like, oh my God. First off, as you guys can see, the color is just so striking. It's in this lilac color, which is what they have it named as on their website. And yeah, I know we all hear about ACNE scarves, and I always see people with like the ombre ACNE scarf. It's 100% wool, and I do want to get into the weaving technique that they use to make this scarf. So on their website, it says that it is made of needle punched wool with frayed edges. Now you guys, if you go to Google and you type in needle thread wool, or needle punched wool, I'm sorry, it's a low cost alternative to pressed wool. Also, it says something about like it's a vertical, you know, stitch, and if you can look closely, I know y'all not gonna be able to see that, but yeah, it's basically just a vertical stitch, they said. But what really caught my eye about that technique is that it said it's a cheaper cost or cheaper alternative to other weaving techniques. I want to say I can definitely see why it's cheaper. I don't know if y'all can pick it up on camera, but this side is more of like the woolly looking side, but on the inside you have like this softer felt, you know, like material on the inside. And what I will say, the one down part about this scarf is the fact that with me, you know, being bald or whatever, when I have it on my head and I wrap it all around and I'm going out to get cold, when I take the scarf off, I have little lilac balls in my head. So lucky me, I can take like a little lint brush, look. I can take a little lint brush and literally just let roll my head, but I cannot find that I have to do that every time I wear this scarf, which that's kind of a bummer. And it's super huge, y'all. So when I travel and stuff, I can definitely just wrap up in her. So really happy with this scarf. Next, we're going to be getting into this Isabel Marant little popper. Disclaimer, I just want to say, I purchased this off the Outnet. Now, if you guys don't know, I do have this exact same coat in gray, and I purchased it off Essence like 2 or 3 years ago now, and I've worn it literally so much. I wear it so much, Connor wears it so much, and yeah. So I was just like, one regret though is that I didn't purchase 2 of them. I'm like, dang, I wish I would have gotten 2 because I love it so much. It is a recycled polyester feel, so it's not super warm, but for the price that I got it for and for how just versatile it is with like other pieces that I choose to pair it with, I'm like, it's so worth the cost. So anyways, long story short, I've been searching high and low for this coat, y'all. And when I tell y'all, it was on my little Instagram. It was advertised from this website called The Outnet, which I had never heard of. But I would definitely say go check out The Outnet for pieces that you can't find no more. Go check out The Outnet. Outnet, if anybody from The Outnet see me, baby, pay me. Don't get it, please. Because I was just like, oh my God, like I cannot believe they have this coat. Not only did they have the coat, y'all, but they have the exact same one that I have in gray also for the same freaking price, and it's less than what I paid for it originally. So one thing I will say though is it's made in China. And I was back and forth, y'all. I wanted to do this video yesterday, but I was back and forth like, oh my God, like should I take the coat back? Like should I just not include it like in the haul? But then I'm like, that's not being honest. And I just want to say that I know I said going forth I don't want to buy made in China unless it's a Chinese brand. And Isabel Marant is not a Chinese brand. We all know that. It's French. So I'm just like, why is it made in China?
So the reason why I never be noticing is because when it's not made in Italy, I'm starting to see that it says imported. Like when you go to details, it just says imported. Because I'm not gonna lie, I see something that says made in China and it's like not a Chinese brand, like Isabel Marant, like I'm not gonna lie. If I would have seen that this coat was made in China, if I would have seen that my gray one even was made in China prior to buying it, I wouldn't have bought it.
I know I've talked to people that work in fashion, who've been working in fashion for years, and I know that there's factories in China who do things ethically. So I'm just hoping that that is the case with this guy right here, that it was just made ethically in China. God know where my heart is and was when I purchased. We're gonna be getting into some sneakers. So I told y'all I was just in Chicago, and literally I have been eyeing these babies. Like, I've been wanting to get back into Jordans because growing up in high school, I don't know if any of you guys can relate, please let me know down in the comments, but I was a sneaker head, okay? I collect Air Force Ones, I collect Jordans, and then I started collecting Vans, and that's when my like sneaker obsession ended. But when I was obsessed with Jordans, y'all, these was my favorite freaking pair. I think that the cement 3s are just such a classic silhouette and such a good silhouette to dress up or dress down. Like, of course you can wear it with jeans, they're sneakers, but also I feel like this silhouette looks really nice with like trousers and like a sweater if you wanted to dress them up. So yeah, I was in Chicago and my sister had these in her closet, and she's like, I literally don't wear these. I've had them for like 5 years, just take them. So she didn't let me have them. So these are literally like a little borrowed piece, but I've been wearing them every day, and I'm probably not gonna give them back to my sister. Not gonna lie, I am gonna pay her for them, but I'm like, sis, if you don't wear them, give them, baby, won't you come my way? Having these and seeing these and wearing these is just so nostalgic for me. I had these, and I probably still have them at my grandma's house, but I wore them down to the ground, y'all. And when it comes to like Jordans, to me anyway, what I think are like the most classic, or not, I guess I can't say that because I don't know all of them, but what sticks out in my mind is definitely the cement 3s, black cement 3s, the white cement 3s, the Jordan ones, the black and red ones, like classic, the breads, classic. I feel like all of those that I just named, like you could dress up or dress down. The cool grays, 11s, all of those. Next, we're gonna get into another little thrifted piece, and this is a thermal, as you guys can see, and it was actually the first piece that I found at the thrift store, and it's originally by the brand Gap, and it's in an extra small. And you know, I know some people like kind of don't like buying like t-shirts and stuff like that, or like thermals from the thrift store, but for me, if it ain't no armpit stains, first off, the person probably never even wore it, because this one literally has no armpit stains. And yeah, it's white. I knew that it would fit me cute. Stuff like this is hard for me to find in general. And if I was to go to Gap right now, or even Uniqlo, I would pay like $30, probably $40 for this. And I got this one for $7, okay? $7. And then last but not least, you guys, it's just another little t-shirt. It's a gilded t-shirt, and it's another one that my mama was like, girl, what? But this one was like $3. I just couldn't leave it because it looked like it was brand freaking new. 100% cotton. As I think most gilding pieces are 100% cotton. They do like hoodies and t-shirts. But this one I just thought was cute. It reminds me of Smokey. I think Smokey had a shirt like this in Friday. The color, and I don't know, I love this maroon color, and I love wearing t-shirts in the summertime with just shorts and, you know, just throw on. I love little throw on pieces. And anything cotton, you guys, anything freaking cotton, silk, is just screaming, just throw on and just watch me breeze as I walk, okay? That is all that your girl got this go round. I feel like I kind of breezed through that, but if I missed anything, please, please, please let me know down in the comments if you guys have any questions. But yeah, I'm so happy with all the pieces that I got. I'm so looking forward to wearing them. I'm actually a little hot in this little V-neck right now under these little lights. But if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to smash the like button before you leave. Really appreciate that. And I will see you guys in my next one.